What's up, everybody? This is Rich at Embarrassment of Riches. And I'm here to talk about my Record Store Day Black Friday 2024 mini haul, I suppose you could call it, because I did not get a whole lot. I got to my local record store with my youngest son, who was kind enough to drive and hang out with me from about 5 a.m. to 8 o'clock when the store opened. It was 23 degrees. Luckily, we didn't have any snow, but goddamn, it was cold. And we were fourth in line. We got there a little before 6 o'clock, and by opening, there was maybe 15, 20 people behind us. So, not bad for a small town. But I think also going with the small town theme is the allocation of the records, because the owner of the store released the list of things he did receive about 2, 3 days before. And he did not receive more than 2 copies of anything, I believe. And maybe 35-40% of what I was looking for was there. And a couple of things were picked before we got there, at fourth and fifth in line as we were. But I did get a couple of cool things, and in the spirit of supporting the store as well, I bought a couple of things from the used bins. And here are the ones that I did get from my list. First off, and as I had mentioned in my previous video, important to me was the 12-inch for Killing Moon from Echo and the Bunnymen, celebrating the 40th anniversary of the release of their great album, Ocean Rain. And the other 12-inch single that they released in celebration of that, Silver, both essential Echo and the Bunnymen songs. So I'm very happy to have these in lieu of some of the other ones that weren't allocated. And next up is one I had mentioned in my previous video that I was excited to try to find. And it is this, the Buffalo Springfield and the Byrds, live at the Monterey Pop Festival in 1967. Very complimentary groups, obviously, for things that happened later. Very happy to have found this. This was the only one in the bin when I had looked, so I don't know if the owner of the shop only got one or if one of the dudes in line before me grabbed the other. But I'm pretty stoked for this. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm very much looking forward to playing this. And this one was $42.99, so it better sound pretty goddamn great. This might be the one that I had been most looking forward to, besides the Carl Stalling one for the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes cartoons, that was not there and has proven to be very hard to find online after Record Store Day. So, yeah, a lot of these were marked up more than I thought they would be. I know that there's a margin that store owners are allowed, so I'm guessing it cost them a pretty penny as well. Regardless, this one, garbage, copy paste. Album of covers, I had mentioned in the previous video as well. We have David Bowie covers on here, The Jam, Psychedelic Furs, all done in the inimitable garbage style with those lovely Shirley Manson vocals. I haven't played any of these yet. I mean, this is Tuesday right now. I've just been so busy I haven't had the chance. But I'm going to lay this one down tonight and see how it sounds. This is the one I'm most looking forward to. Very happy to have found it. And the last one for my Record Store Day 2024 Black Friday is a classic. Buck Owens and his Buckaroos. I've Got a Tiger by the Tail. It's plain to see. Great record. First time pressed in God knows how many years. Since 65, I believe, in the United States. Yeah, I don't mind spending $25 on this one. This will actually be played. I do love Buck Owens. So, very happy to have this one. Oh, I also got that Bluey 7-inch record just in case my niece's daughter, my grandniece, is into Bluey. I'm not sure. I thought it was Paw Patrol that she was really into. Either way, I spent $25 on a 7-inch record, so if she doesn't want it, I'm going to find some way to force myself to like it. Again, for clarity, $25 for a 2-song 7-inch single that's brand new. Yeah. So yeah, walking around with that short stack of records didn't make me feel too great about how I had supported my local record store on Black Friday Record Store Day 2024. Copyright, trademark. So I looked in the used bins where he had previously shown some pictures during the week of new arrivals, and there were things that I wanted to get. Only a couple were left by the time I got to the bins. First off is Natty Locke's Dub. This is a 2013 re-release of a 1974 classic gathered together by Winston Edwards, who you may not have heard of, but is a cousin of the great Joe Gibbs, one of the fathers of modern reggae, because family is everything in Jamaica when you're recording. This is a dub record with music that has uncredited musicians on it. I'm not sure how authorized, and I don't know who got paid for this when it came out in 74 or now, but it appears to be rhythms and songs taken from the Treasure Isle studio of King Tubby and Black Ark, which was run by Lee Perry. So there's chances are pretty high that there's going to be Austin and Carly Barrett on this one, Augustus Pablo, Jaw Lion, Junior Mervin, any number of legendary players are going to be on here. So, yeah. This one, yeah, this might go on the record player tonight as well. And finally, the last one I did pick up was one that I had wanted for a long time, and I thought I would eventually run into an original press that was reasonably priced, which that just shows you how dumb that I truly can be, because nothing is reasonably priced now. I did just say I paid fucking $25 for a 7-inch record, a brand new 7-inch record. Always wanted this album. Village Green Preservation Society from the Kinks. This is not an original press. This is a 1980 Canadian repress. I think one of the early ones. I mean, it is 40 plus years old at this point, but the album had been out for a good amount of time by then. Regardless, beautiful album. So many great songs. The Kinks had such a long streak of home runs. Very happy. And this one made me feel better because, you know, I did spend as much on these two albums as I did on a couple of the other ones. So I did support the store, which is, in the end, what I imagine we all want to think that Record Store Day, Black Friday, is all about. And I hope the store did well. I hope all stores did well. I'm happy that there were smaller print runs this year than there previously had been. But yeah, I'm still short some records that I really wanted. And as I stated in my video leading up to this, the Carl Stalling double LP of Warner Brothers Looney Tunes music is the main one. That and that Garbage covers record. That was one that I very, very much wanted, and I'm very sad to see that I haven't been able to find online for anything less than $50-$60. And I'm thinking it was $44 or $45 at the store, so I shouldn't complain about $50. But any more than that is fuck ridiculous. And that's just how it goes. You know, we all can't line up at a Amoeba in LA, which, you know, is a good time. I love Amoeba, and I love the larger record stores as much as I love the small ones. But hope we all made it out to support, and thanks for watching. Next up is going to be that November Finds video, and it was a very good month for vinyl. So thanks for hanging out. I am loving watching everybody's finds videos. Very happy for everybody who got anything that they wanted with the way these things were allocated. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you all really soon. What's up, everybody? This is Rich at Embarrassment of Riches, here to talk about this fucking microphone. 6 a.m. and he opened at 8, so we waited. Fuck. On a brighter note, I thought that might not have been fuck. He had posted some things on his face. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. He posted things on his face.